amount of carnage on this is incredible.
I know, right? Okay.
I don't see how the rod stayed connected.
We're live.
Oh,
it's working too. All right, let me angle this a little more.
see the shirt right there?
No, I can't see the shirt. Slide this way. Oh, there's so many happy people here right now.
I love it.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday.
It's really pixelated.
It's really pixelated?
Quality's not great.
Quality's not great. Let me make
Are
sure
you
I'm
on the right internet.
Make sure I'm on the right. Yeah, I'm on the right internet. Still pixelated?
Well.
Huh. Let's see. Yeah. Nobody wants to see what we look like anyway. As long as you can hear me and Dave, that's all that matters. Happy Friday.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, I'm drinking and I feel extra. Thank you for joining us. I want to especially thank the folks at SilverSport Transmissions who have gifted us probably the coolest thing we've ever been able to give away here on Finnegan's Garage.
As of yet, I guess the biggest prize we give away.
Yeah, we've never had a grand prize like what we have tonight, which is dun dun dun. Oh, a beautiful T56 Tremec Magnum 6-speed automatic manual gearbox.
Tell them what it comes with.
Oh, well, first let's tell them about the trans. All right, this is in my opinion one of the best street stick shift transmissions you can buy.
Yep.
6-speed manual, double overdrive. It shifts like butter. It really does, especially with the SilverSport transmission stick up on there, looking oh so nice. And here's what you're going to get if you win that transmission. All right, she comes upgraded with a choice of the SST billet shifter stick, a slip yoke, pigtails for the vehicle speed sensor, reverse lights, reverse lockout solenoid, a rubber trans mount, speedo components if you've got a mechanical speedo in your old car, the pilot bearing, and the basic hardware to put the thing in your car. And if you need anything beyond that, you can get that stuff from SilverSport Transmissions. They have everything to convert your car from 2 pedals to 3 manly pedals. God. We have their stuff in
everything.
Wifey's Elko has a 6-speed from SilverSport. Tempted Murder Nova, which just fresh off a win. Off a win in December.
That trans shifted so good.
Yes. You looked good out there doing it. You really did.
Thank you.
And so, yes, tonight is brought to you by SilverSport Transmissions. Again, we thank them for giving us that. Everyone else who gets a question right tonight will receive a brand new, just dropped Cadillac shirt, which celebrates the fact that we are, Vince Wright, thank you, Chris Yarzad, thank you. We are rapidly working on the Cadillac Coupe de Ville, which we will at some point debut at a land speed endurance drag racing event with the goal of going 8 seconds in the quarter mile, and then later 200 miles an hour at some sort of airport runway or land speed event one time. Just want to do it once, find out what happens after that. Probably not ever going to try to go 200 again in that car. But yeah, we've got the Cadillac shirts. You get a question right tonight, you get a Cadillac shirt and maybe another random prize. For those of you that maybe don't get a question right tonight and win, we'd still like you to buy a Cadillac shirt because all proceeds will go directly into the crankcase of the Hemi. As most of you know, Blasphemy is dead. Dana Comstock, thank you. Black Speed Originals, thank you. Blasphemy is deader than dead. Like, it's the most dead it's ever been. Pieces of, I believe, the number 8 connecting rod, I think, went throughout the motor and caused a lot of havoc. It looked like somebody threw a hand grenade in the short block of the Hemi. And
Lunar Outlaws Garage.
Lunar Outlaw, yeah, thank you, Lunar Outlaw Garage. So Blasphemy is down until we locate enough parts to put it back together. And then maybe we can have our rematch with Cletus. Maybe we can, just go get ice cream in it. I'd like to drive it again. I miss it.
We're making progress, though.
Yeah.
On other things.
We are. So if you don't win tonight, please go to fsmgarage.com. Get yourself a t-shirt. Like I said, all of your hard-earned dollars will go towards us making bad decisions involving my favorite 55 Chevy Bel Air. All right. So how do we win? It's trivia night. All the questions that we're going to ask you tonight come.
Appreciate you.
Will Ward, thank you. All of tonight's questions will come from episodes of Finnegan's Garage, pretty much just the last 4. Lester Scruggs, old school roadkill fan, thank you. Pretty much every question comes from the last 4 episodes of Finnegan's Garage. And the way you win is in the live stream chat box. As soon as we ask the question, not before.
Yep.
As soon as we ask the question, quickly post your answer. And here's where some of you guys get confused. Dan Wilson, thank you. Your answer needs to pop up in our chat box first before everyone else's. And so because everyone's internet speeds differ, when you post your answer in your own chat box, it looks like you won. But really what matters is what comes up first in ours. Santana built, thank you. And so we have the ability to slow down the chat box here on our end and look and accurately figure out who won. And trust us, we want to get it right. We have no bias here. We're not playing favorites. None of my friends can win this thing. Do it yourself speed. Thank you. So again, as soon as we ask the question, correctly answer it, we will tell you guys as soon as we figure out here on our end who won. You can only win once a night. We've had people double up before, which is bananas, but it's happened. So
good.
Yeah. So if you win tonight, thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out, but you can't win again. What else do we got to talk about? Oh yeah, Dave, tell them something else, because we need to be able to contact you. So this is important.
You have to update your email on YouTube. You have to.
Tom Koch, thank you.
That is the only way we can contact you. So if you win, please make sure your email is up so we can reach out and send you your prizes.
Yeah. And how do they do that?
Let's see. Go to your channel, hit the About button.
Rick Casto, thank you.
And if it's updated correctly, it will show up on that page. So go to the About button on your channel.
Poboy Diesels, thank you. The Scotty Tight Dog, thank you. Gurney Eagle Fountain, wow, thank you. He wants the Hemi to come back. Dude, thank you. Christopher Gallagher, appreciate it.
Wow.
You guys rule. All right. Dude, let's get on with it. Let's give away some stuff. Who's ready to win?
What are we giving away first?
Jesse Santana. All right. Everyone that wins tonight, again, will get our brand new Finnegan Speed Marine Cadillac shirt. Why don't you bring it up close? Let the people see. HD 54/225, thank you. Brad Stewart, thank you. That is the new Finnegan Speed Marine shirt dedicated to my Cadillac Coupe de Ville, which we're going to try to go really fast. David, thank you. Terry, thank you. We're going to try to go really fast in this car in 2021. Fix it, it's broke. Thank you. All right. I want to give some stuff away.
Let's do it.
All right. Question number 1. Remember, wait till I say the question before you answer. Here we go. What episode did MRC Fab build the cage in my 1967 Chevy C10? Glenn Van Epps, thank you. What episode did the cage get built in my C10? Here we go. David Pike, thank you. That Racing Kid, thank you. Whoa!
Okay.
Okay, and the chat is going off.
I did see a right answer, so
I
know it's in there somewhere.
All right, so we're going to look over here to our left because we have somebody slowing down the chat, figuring out who won.
Oh, I came.
Oh, God, yeah, that went by really fast. And we have a winner. All right, Ira Gibson, you have won the first trivia question.
Scott Speed Shop.
Thank you. Sandbound Chris. Ira Gibson, you are our first winner tonight. Congratulations. You just won the brand new Finnegan Speed Marine Cadillac shirt. Thank you for playing. All right. Moving on. Number 2. You want to do this one?
Sure. All right. Here we go.
Oh, the correct answer was episode 98. Episode 98, the dudes from MRC Fab came here and brought their own tube bender because they're really good at using that machine and knocked out the bulk of the roll cage in the cab in like one day. It was pretty damn impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 1 3/4 tubing, and they MIG welded it, and it looks great. And Newbern and I are actually finishing the cage right now. We made the front bars for the firewall. We're about to work on the door bars and the harness bar, and we're gonna get after it next week because, and this is a huge announcement for everybody that's here tonight, we are going to have a 5 5-day truck build with my C10. We're bringing 2 of my friends in here. Dan Wilson, thank you. We're bringing my friend Colin Seaburn and his friend Andrew into the garage along with Mike Cotton. And between them and us, we are going to make this truck run the first week of March.
Toy Box
Motorsports, thank you. We are going to film every day, try to drop an episode every day in the first week of March. And by March 7th, we're going to try to drive this truck to hopefully North Carolina if we can. And we'll keep you posted on that. But the goal is by the end of the first week of March for my 1967 Chevy C10, after I don't even know how many years, at least 10, to hit the road with that awesome blown LT4, the 6XD sequential gearbox, the independent rear suspension, Mittler Brothers hydro shocks.
Marshall Dorset, appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys. So that's the deal. That's our next thing, is we're going to try to build that truck with our friends in like 5 days. So stay tuned for that. And on to question number 2.
All right, so that question was from today's episode. That wasn't from episode 98. I saw some people commenting there.
Did I say the wrong thing?
No. The answer was episode 98. They thought it came from that. The question was from today's episode.
Oh, okay.
And so is this next question,
right.
which is
Dan Wilson. Thank you.
How thick was the tubing that we used in the C10?
Nikki Niles. Thank you. Nikki Niles, thank you. We do have more C10 episodes coming. Pretty much that's all we're doing for the next week to 2 weeks.
Seeing the right answer already.
Boom.
Yeah.
Wow. Chat's going off. Yeah, a lot of right answers. Dude, you guys are on it. Look at that. That was so fast. I like it when it goes really fast. I like it when everybody gets it right. And then there's one that was way off. I don't know what your name is, but not even close. All right, I believe we have a winner. All right, the question was, how thick is the tubing we used in the C10? The answer is 095 Wall, 1969 Mustang, thank you. And the winner is Pocket 7's Videos. You have just won yourself the brand new Finnegan Speed and Marine Cadillac shirt. Thank you for playing. All right.
You want to do 3?
Sure. Oh, all right. We didn't. All right, so that goes to here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Question number 3. Big Car Rescue. Thank you. Before I give you question number 3, I want to tell you what you can win. I want to show you what you can win. Don Hill. Thank you. You guys might not recognize this, but this right here is the license plate and tail light and mount off of Stubby Bob. This is what came on that truck when we drug it home from Tennessee, put it in my driveway, and shortened it like 3 feet. Alex Rowland, thank you. The guy or girl that gets this question right is going to win this and the brand new Cadillac shirt. Sean Peterson, thank you. So,
which I'm surprised you were giving this away. Like, I was like, what? You don't want to keep this?
I got to be honest. 20 years from now, I'm not going to remember what that is or where it came from. So I might as well give it away while it means something to me. Justin Kirby, thank you. So yeah,
it's pretty cool.
You guys know Stubby Bob from Roadkill, I'm assuming. The truck that did wheelies that probably shouldn't have, but did it anyway. This is the plate that we got on the truck. Chris Yarzab, thank you again. Dude, that's twice. Dude. And you're going to win that and the Cadillac shirt should you get this correct answer. Is this the one?
That's it.
All right, here we go. Everybody ready? What do we make before we start actually bending tube? What do we make before we start bending tube? Go.
It really helps us out, okay? That's a hint.
It was in today's episode.
It was.
Yeah. We made something.
I see it.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Oh, so many good answers. Dude. So many good answers. And again, I want to thank the folks from SilverSport Transmissions for sponsoring this live speed and for kicking down the Tremec T56 gearbox and accessories. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Steve Lowry, you have just won Stubby Bob's license plate, mount, and rear light, and the brand new Cadillac t-shirt. Thank you for playing.
It comes with a bulb.
Tutor Josh, thank you. I think that bulb's not good.
I bet it's fine.
I mean, it's good enough for who it's for.
That's right.
No offense.
I've heard that name before. I think he's won before.
All right. We want to remind you guys, if you're playing tonight, when we're done here, the Yellow Tom, thank you. Wow. Yellow Tom, thank you. All right. So why are we thanking people? We're thanking people because we threw this in front of you. This is one of the pistons out of Blasphemy. And the Hemi is dead, is wounded, needs everything. Crank, rods, pistons, camshaft. The cylinder heads might be able to save. I'm not sure. The engine block was junk, but thankfully we came up on a new one from Keith Black Racing Engines. However, it needs everything. And we're selling the Cadillac shirts right now and taking all that money to rebuild the engine. Blasphemy. Nuts and Bolts Garage, thank you. And so if you don't win tonight, you don't get one of these shirts for free. Please go to fsmgarage.com and grab your own Cadillac t-shirt. Thank you. Where was I? SilverSport Transmissions, thank you, guys. Scott Speed Shop, thank you. Thank you to SilverSport for kicking down our grand prize and all the parts that go with it. Couldn't be here without those dudes. Shall we do this again?
Sure.
All right. Oh, yeah. Before we go, at some point tonight, as soon as we're all done, please update your email on your YouTube account. You go to the About section, click the tab, make sure your email is correct so that we can contact you if you win. Michael Colo, not sure, thank you. Mike Tubiak, thank you. Your money. All right.
Where are we at? Number 4?
Number 4.
All right. What was the name of the YouTube channel that showed us how to make that cheater tube? That was the answer to the previous question, by the way. We didn't say that.
AP Payne, thank you.
A cheater tube was what we made before we started bending pipe.
Oh, yeah.
That was the answer.
I always forget that part.
But what was the name of the YouTube channel that showed us how to do that? Where'd the idea come from?
Jerry Lewis, thank you.
I already see the answer.
So I sometimes I blow it here. I get so excited that I start telling stories and I inadvertently give away the answer.
Yes, all the time.
All the time, pretty much every time. This time I almost did it earlier tonight, but I didn't.
I've caught that a couple times. Like, whoa, slow it down.
I feel like I'm getting better at this. Oh, man. We got a lot of fans of the channel, which is the answer to this question. Rob Artie, you are our winner. Rob Artie, you get a brand new Finnegan Speed Marine Cadillac t-shirt. The correct answer was the Fabrication Series. And if you guys don't know, that is a channel on YouTube. I believe the gentleman's name is Justin. Awesome fabricator, and I believe an engineer. And I've learned so much from watching that guy's videos, including how to make a cheater tube. Dan Ruggiero, thank you. Including how to make a cheater tube to help figure out the angles and how much tube I'm using when I bend stuff. Adult Ballet, Chris Callahan, Ordinary Guy Garage,
wow,
Pocket Sevens videos, dude. Thank you.
Oh, that was the winner.
Pocket Sevens videos, who's already won once, says he needs the trans for his 86 El Camino, but he says the shirt's pretty dope. Lonnie Self, thank you. God, you guys are kicking butt.
Wow.
All right.
Number 5.
Let's do another question. We're on to number 5. There will be 20 total questions tonight, so we're about a quarter of the way through this. And question number 5 is, before I say it, remember, it's the first correct answer we see in our live chat box, not your guys's. All right, and wait till I say the question. What kind of power steering does the late model Corvette engine come with from the factory? This is the engine that's in our C10, the supercharged LT4, which comes out of a Z06 Corvette. What kind of power steering is in there?
Which is actually causing us issues right now.
Yes. Whoa! All
It's
right
there.
answers. All right answers. God, you guys you're on it. You're totally on it. My goodness. That is awesome. Interestingly enough, in today's video, we said, in the middle of making those 2 bars for the firewall, we realized how many problems we were going to have with the front accessories on this motor.
Devin Martin is our winner.
Devin Martin is our winner. And the correct answer is these things have electric power steering, not hydraulic. So there is no hydraulic power steering pump on the front of this LT4 like you would see on earlier LS engines. And so today on the video, we were talking about how this is going to be a problem. And I was talking about maybe using Mini Cooper power, electric power assist steering. Jody Bonds, thank you. Well, as soon as we dropped that video, the dudes from Holly were like, hey, Narxoplectic Customs, thank you. The guys from Holly were like, hey, we have a complete front setup for that engine that moves all the accessories closer, which means our AC compressor is no longer pointing the outlet hoses at our frame rail, and it has a hydraulic power steering pump on it. So that's what's going to be going on the front end of this motor when we finish this whole build the first week of March with our friends right here on Finnegan's Garage.
We keep looking right here because the C10's right here in front of us. That's why
It
we keep referencing.
Yeah, I'm staring at it. That's my visual reference.
We keep looking at it. We like it.
She's cool, and we've learned a lot while building it.
We got good at building hitters.
All right. Yeah. 3 sets. All right. So the correct answer was electric power steering, and I forget the guy's name, but we already said it.
Devin Martin.
Devin Martin is our winner. You have won yourself the Cadillac T-shirt. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And again, for you guys at home, the grand prize tonight, we have not given away yet. C-Man, thank you. The grand prize is a Tremec Magnum 6-speed transmission provided by SilverSport Transmissions. And it's going to come with the SST billet shifter stick. It's going to come with pigtail wiring for the vehicle speed sensor, reverse lights, reverse lockout solenoid, a rubber transmission isolator mount, and Speedo components if you have a mechanical old school Speedo in your hot rod.
Sweet.
Moving on.
Marlon, appreciate you.
Yeah, Marlon, thank you. All right, so your turn.
Number 6.
Go for it.
What kind of shocks do we have on the C10?
Griffin Fabworks, I follow you on Instagram, dude. Thank you. That dude builds pre-runners, I think. I follow so many people on Instagram that are way better fabricators than I am. And so a lot of times, like, I know the name, but I don't know exactly what you're building because I follow a lot of you. But whoa, I see a lot of right answers there.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of answers that would be also correct if they were correct, but they're not correct. That just means they're nice parts. I just don't have them. What was the question again?
Oh,
What was
sorry.
the question again?
I was looking at the name, like who won, and it looks pretty funny. Oh, there you go.
I can't even pronounce it, but go ahead. The question is what? Josh Emery, thank you.
What kind of shocks do we have on the C10?
All right, and the correct answer is Mittler Brothers Hydro Shocks. And the winner is Michael Umferer. I might have to hold that in front of the screen. Umphenor? Let me see that. I'll hold it in front of the screen. Michael, you are our winner.
Is that backwards?
It's probably reversed. Hold on, what if we do this?
That's reversed and upside down.
That doesn't help either. Michael with a U, you are our winner.
Sorry.
And the C10 has Mittler Brother Hydro Shocks, which is one of the reasons I'm really excited to drive this truck. Is this is a suspension system not a lot of people have been able to try yet. It is a coilover shock with a hydraulic cylinder built into the top of it. And so you're always riding on the bottom half, the coilover. Oh, dude, go grab one. We have one.
Okay.
You're always riding on the coilover, but the top half, the hydraulic cylinder, extends. So you can raise and lower your ride height without changing the spring rate. Mopar Dude 92, thank you. And so this was the answer. This is what's on that truck. And we're fired up to drive this because the concept is totally sound. And I bet this thing works killer. We've just never experienced it. And you brought it?
There you go.
And so I want to experience the Hydro Shocks. I've never driven anything with a sequential gearbox. So that 6XE build the trans is bananas. Jerimoto 125, thank you. So I got a lot of good reasons for wanting to finish this truck and drive it. It just hasn't looked that way over the last 2 or 3 years because we keep getting distracted by squirrels and Blasphemy.
Yeah.
But this is it. We're making the big push. By the end of the first week of March, right here on YouTube, this thing should roar to life. You guys should see it.
We've made big progress just this week alone. So
we built we built both headers in about 2 days.
Yeah, and they look good.
Bryce Mays, thank you. Okay. Moving on.
Dale F, thank you.
Yeah, Dale F, thank you. All right, question number 7. DD Speed Shop, thank you. DD Speed Shop says few beaver bucks for the Hemi, maybe it'll cover a valve cover bolt. Trust me, dude, every little bit helps. Thank you. What did Finnegan unleash while fixing the rear shock mounts? What did I unleash while fixing the rear shock mounts of the C10?
You gotta be careful, dude.
I know, right? Yeah, I got a new dog. We've been walking.
It shows.
It's changed me for the better.
I already see the right answer.
It's changed me for the better. If you're wondering, that's bourbon. Because it's Friday. I do have a job.
Why don't you show them? Why don't you show them what you... Damn.
I unleashed the pythons and bent that mount 6 full degrees. Nikki Bauman, you have just won. Talassus, thank you. Honda driver, thank you. Nikki Bauman, you have just won yourself a brand new Finnegan Speed Marine Cadillac shirt, which is right over my shoulder.
What's the answer?
The correct answer is the pythons.
Easy. Careful.
Somehow the pythons bent the rear shock mount 6 degrees when I smacked them with a hammer.
It's a weak mouth.
I mean, I'm not no Lincoln Hawk, but I can bend some mounts.
Mobile hacks. Appreciate it.
Joshua Emery, thank you. He says, say hello to my wife, Erica. How you doing, Erica?
What's up?
Hope you're watching. Thank you. Bryce Mays, thank you.
Where are we at? Number 8?
We're at number 8. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hey now.
Whoa.
Tell them what they're going to win if they get number 8 right.
I don't know. It's not on my paper. Let me see your paper. Ooh. This is the section of hood that we cut out of the C-50 when we put the blower on there.
Yeah, it is. And we're autographing it, which probably makes it less valuable, but we're doing it anyway. All right. You want to sign it?
Sure. Here, read number 8. While
Okay.
I sign.
Flip it over and show them the legit rust. So this is the middle of the hood of the 1969 Chevy C50 ramp truck that you saw here on Finnegan's Garage that had a broken taillight and wouldn't do burnouts. So we fixed both of those problems with a supercharger. Thank you. We installed a YN 671 on top of the 454 that was in that ramp truck, proceeded to do burnouts that, you might not know this, actually got us banned for life from a local sports complex.
Yeah.
Who didn't find the burnouts funny at all.
No.
Levi La Tourette, thank you. Oh, his $5 is for Yingling Black and Tan. Solid. Love that beer. It's one of my favorites, actually. Thank you. So yeah, should you get this next question right, you will win the Cadillac t-shirt and you'll win the hood that came from the truck that got us banned for life from a place nearby my house that I can no longer go. My wife's slightly upset about that. They just got a bowling alley. Now I can't even use it.
Hey, we did find out they watched the show.
Well, the cops watched the show. I don't know if
The
they
cops
watched
watched the
I don't know
show.
if they watched the show, but the cops did.
They knew all the details.
The best part about this story is 2 officers came to my house and they were real nice. I invited them in and they were like, okay, Mike, you did the burnout in, I don't know, March or something without the blower. Newburn did the burnout in May with the blower.
Yeah.
Because they watched both episodes. Nick H, thank you. And they were real cool. We got tickets. Nuts and Bolts Garage, thank you. We got tickets. We got banned for life from the sports complex. And it was the first time in my life. Whoa, Flug, thank you. It was the first time in my life where the police were at my home and I wasn't actually like shaking, like, oh my God, my dad's gonna kill me kind of thing, you know.
Well, they didn't even know I was here. You ratted me out.
Yeah, they asked if you were around. I'm like, oh yeah, he's in the garage. Let me get him. Dan Wilson, thank you. All right, so long-winded. Here's the question that could win you the hood that got us banned for life.
Dan Wilson, appreciate you.
Number
8.
This one?
Yep.
Question number 8. What show did Jamie Jordan appear on the Motor Trend Network? Jamie Jordan was on an episode of this show. I'll give you a hint. I used to host it. And now someone else does, who's a friend of mine. And it's better now.
I already see the answer. Nice.
And it rhymes with Rot Rod. Look at all the right answers.
Rot Rod.
Rot Rod. All right. Whoever gets this correct will win the Cadillac shirt from Finnegan Speed and Marine. Let's do another piston. Show them.
There's our winner right there.
If you didn't win this particular question or that T-shirt, don't worry. You can still get one by going to fsmgarage.com And every dollar you spend on t-shirts goes right into the crankcase of the Hemi to replace this thing that Dave's not actually holding up for you to see.
It's sad.
It's very sad. Well, if you turn it sideways, it's kind of a happy face.
Yeah, let's just
like that. Yeah, like, see, he's smiling. Mobile Hacks, thank you. Mobile Hacks thinks we should get a Holden for a project car. There was actually one in Georgia recently, and I almost said, whoever said they had 487X heads, DM me. I missed that part. All right, anyway.
There's our winner. The
question was, what show did Jamie Jordan appear on the Motor Trend Network? And the answer was Hot Rod Garage. He was in one of the very first episodes I hosted of that show, and he taught me how to bead roll, and then he came back here to teach me how to bead roll again. Oh, okay. Oh,
there's our winner.
Morgan Crowell. You are our winner, my friend. Congratulations. You got yourself the hood that got us banned for life and the Cadillac t-shirt. Man, your life just got better.
Yeah.
Hope the cops don't come to your house.
The tetanus shot.
This just in. Wow, this is a big deal. Our next live stream will be March 235.
Nah, sometime in March.
Okay. Our next live stream trivia contest will be in March. Tim Baker, thank you. And the big news that goes along with that is in March, we're going to have another live stream trivia contest, and we are going to be giving away as the grand prize the Miller Welders Multimatic 235 welder, which is a bad machine. Like if you're building heavy stuff, off-road stuff you need to weld that's a 1/4 inch thick or bigger, that's the machine for you. And we're going to be giving one away in March right here, trivia night. Brian Taylor, thank you. All courtesy of Miller Welders. Dude, that's awesome. All right. Where are we? Do we need to recap anything? Do we need to go over the rules again? What do you feel right now, Newbern?
I don't know. You feel pretty good.
I feel great. I feel good enough to tell you guys that the first week of March, Newbern and me and Cotton and my friend Collins and Andrew are going to be right here, and we're going to finish the C10. We're going to make it run and drive right here on Finnegan's Garage the first week of March, and we're going to try to drop an episode every day. William Seabird, thank you. And give you guys what you guys have been asking for, which is that thing making noise. So excited about that. And it's all going to be brought to you guys by WireCare.
Where are we going?
Well, we're going to try to go to MRC Fab. Jake, thank you. Jake, I can't give you the piston rod. If I give this to you now, then I won't have anything to show the people to pity them into buying another shirt. Because you know, I'm never going to blow it up again. This is the last one, right?
Okay.
MAH Garage. Been a fan since you wrote for Mini Trucking. Dude, thank you. Mini Trucks. I still like them. Still got one.
Number 9.
Go ahead.
Why did Finnegan paint the dash panel he made? Why did you paint that dash panel? I wasn't here when you tried to make that. You were trying to use that new tool we had.
Well, I don't want to say it now. I'll give away the answer.
I know I shouldn't have asked you that. You probably would have.
Yeah, I almost did. Dude, I just got a text from Freiberger. This is so awesome. So, little Blasphemy history for you. I traded the first Hemi that went in Blasphemy. I got it from Freiberger. He had several Hemis. He had a lot of Hemis. He had them stacked up like cordwood. I don't know why he said yes to this, but I got that Hemi by trading him some Busch Grand National Series Chevy 4.3 liter V6 parts. I had a dry sump bow tie engine block, aluminum. I had Brodix cylinder heads. I had an Edelbrock Performer intake. Evan Orvis, thank you. And somehow I traded him that, a Moldex billet crank, CP pistons, Carrillo connecting rods for the Hemi. And I think he feels like I may have gotten over him on that. But I got to be honest, like, I love that motor. I love those parts. I would probably someday trade him back again. Well, he just texted me that he just found the missing link, which is a Brodix single plane intake with a Dominator flange for that engine, which tells me he still won't put it together after all these years, and he still won't do anything with it. But he's insane, and he collects intake manifolds, and he got it. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but I'm sure he's not putting it together.
I love ending levels too.
But I appreciate that, man. I love them more than you'll ever know, and I love doing roadkill with them, and I love that 4.3. All right, so the winner of question number 9. The question was, why did I paint the dash panel black? Well, the answer is because you could see the hammer marks. And I was like, well, maybe the black paint will hide them. And Iowa Do-It-Yourself, DIY, got that right. Iowa DIY. You are our winner, my friend. You get the Cadillac t-shirt right there.
Camaro 72 Justin.
It says every day wearing FSM. Dude, thank you.
Nice.
We have so many killer shirt designs coming out. Like the Cadillac is the first of at least 3 coming out here in the next month or 2 that you guys are going to take.
The new one's coming up. Oh man, they're good.
They're good.
Very good.
Really good. Yeah.
All right, number 10, sir.
All right. Number 10. Everybody ready? What tool did we use to trim the aluminum panel before we started bead rolling it?
We need one of these.
I know, right? The good ones are not cheap.
Mm.
Man, they are good.
It's there. They already answered it.
Yep.
So we already
I see an equal number of correct and incorrect answers, though.
So the answer is Beverly shear. We need one of those.
Yeah, we used a Beverly shear, which wasn't even ours.
Yeah.
Jamie Jordan showed up here to demo all that stuff for us. He brought Beverly shears. He brought dimple dies. He brought probably 12 cordless tools.
He filled up the back of his truck when he came here.
He did. He was prepared. And one of the things he brought was, which I believe Midler Brothers owns that company.
Yeah, he said this is one of the last ones that
was made the old stop, the old place. Yeah.
Alex West.
Winner.
You're the winner.
Alex West, you just won the Finnegan Speed Marine Cadillac t-shirt. The rest of you, if you haven't gotten it yet, go to fsmgarage.com and buy one because, well, we got to fix the Hemi again. That would help a lot. Thank you.
Number 11. Ready?
Sacrilegious merch. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's fill everybody in on the OG Ram truck right now.
Go ahead. You know.
Well, let's answer this.
My voice is hoarse.
Let's do this because you'll just give this away immediately. Let me ask the question first.
Yeah.
What is the name of the body shop where OG Ram truck's getting painted at right now? What's the name of their shop?
I'm texting with Freiberger.
Well, it makes me sad that he's not watching.
Maybe he is.
I already see the right answer. But the OG Ram truck is coming along pretty good. The chassis is completely redone. Todd Day, you are the winner. The answer is Concept Collision.
Wes Strelishak, friend of mine, used to be a magazine guy. He just installed that Holley front drive setup on an LT5. He said it will work on my C10. Dude, thank you.
Awesome.
That guy can drive. So one of the first times I ever went anywhere and autocrossed was, I don't know what year it was. It was probably 09 or 2010. It was when I first started working at Hot Rod. And Freiberger sent me out, I believe, to Indiana. I went to Ride Tech's facility, and Brett Volkel had rented out a local small private airport to let us autocross several of his really nice cars and find out the differences on his suspension setups. Moldy Mac, thank you. And it was me and a couple other people, and Wes Drelishak was there. And Wes just texted me and said that Holley front drive setup will work on my LT4, which is awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right.
Todd Day.
Todd Day's our winner?
Yep.
What was the answer?
Concept Collision.
Yeah. Dude, they're working miracles on that truck. Miss Staz? I think I said that right. Thank you very much. He just donated to the Fix the Hemi Fund. All right. What number are we on?
12.
Number 12. Get this right. You get a t-shirt too. Who did we race in the OG ramp truck? I'm going to take a drink so I don't spoil it. Greg Sleeth says, Flynn is plugging hard today. I hope this helps with Blasphemy. I want that piston. It does. Trust me. So the big problem with Blasphemy's engine right now, yeah, it's expensive to fix. Pretty much every time it gets destroyed like that, it's 20 grand. But the big problem right now is finding the physical parts. I'm having a hell of a time trying to buy a crankshaft for it. It's like everyone got their stimulus checks and went out and bought Hemi cranks. I don't know. It's weird.
You did this.
Yeah. There's like a 8 to 12 week back order on Hemi cranks everywhere.
Heather D.
Okay. Heather D. Got it right. Question number 12. Who did we race in the OG ramp truck? The correct answer is Cletus McFarland.
Oh, Cleater.
Yeah. We lined up with him and he smoked us. You smoked our transmission.
Look, let's not talk about that, okay?
Well, I guess technically I smoked it. I was driving. But
and I was told what to do.
I believe 12-volt Dave struck again. And again.
Next question. Next question, please.
All right. Before we go any further, don't forget the first week of March, 5-day C10 build right here on our channel. We're going to try to drop a video almost every day, and we're finally going to make the C10 run, and that's all brought to you guys by WireCare. Tonight's episode of Livestream Trivia, thank you, Nick H., is brought to you by SilverSport's Transmissions, which provided that T56 Magnum right there that somebody could win. Go for it.
13. What was Cletus driving when he barely beat us? Barely. What was he driving? Oh, look. They win the broken Blasphemy gear out of your transmission. If you answer this correctly.
You didn't really hype that up.
I didn't, because I wasn't reading.
Well, maybe you should hype it up now.
Want to grab it?
All right. So, little post-question hype. Whoever gets this question right will win the gear out of the G-Force transmission that I broke at Drag Week 2019. This is first gear, which is a 325. You'll see it's missing a large chunk of a tooth there. This is the gear that we blew up on day 4, Thursday, and that we replaced with the help of Andy Starr, borrowed his gear set, Ben Brown, Tony Angelo, myself, a couple other people, R&R'd the trans and Blasphemy in like 2 hours flat, made it back to the starting line, laid down a pass that was good enough to keep us in first place, and I've been holding on to this ever since. I don't know why, but now we're going to give this to Michael Johnston. You just won this fine piece of billet machinery. I'd put it on a chain. I'd wear it around about town because I think, like, you know, if you're up in the club, the ladies, they'll respect this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe even the men. I don't know.
Guaranteed.
You know,
the answer was
2021. Who knows?
Ford Galaxy.
Yes.
He has that Cummins-powered Galaxy, and like I said, he just barely beat us.
Yeah, it was only like 2 seconds and a quarter mile. That ain't a lot at all.
Yeah. All right, number 14.
Number 14.
This is for a shirt.
Oh, man. We're getting down. There's only 6 or 7 questions left here. Question number 14. How big was the shot of nitrous that the Love inhaled? Go.
Whatever happened to the little Love truck? Where'd it go?
I think after the roadkill shoot, which ended in where were we? Maryland?
Yeah.
Yeah. That shoot ended in Maryland. I think that truck was originally going to go to Tony Angelo's place because we were going to do the BMW engine swap, but it didn't happen. And I think it's either sitting there at Tony's place or it's back in California at the Motor Trend Studios. I'm not sure. It was a cool truck.
It was. It looked clean.
A little rusty, but, you know, overall good. I mean, it wouldn't do burnouts very well. Unless it had a 50 shot going down its throat, which is what it inhaled when we did burnouts. And Alex Legenza, you are our winner, sir. Congratulations. You just won the brand new, just released Cadillac shirt, which you can find at fsmgarage.com if you are not Alex Legenza. I am pimping everything tonight. I am. No shame.
All right. 15. In episode 126, what was the ramp truck's ET during its race with Cleater? What did the ramp truck run? I know what it ran, but it can run better for sure.
Mocal's Garage. I want to race the C10 in my V10 swap D100. Oh, that sounds fun.
Damn, it went so fast I couldn't even read it.
I couldn't read the rest of the message because I saw a correct one to go by there.
Did
I
you?
saw a lot of wrong answers. 11? No, that's optimistic. 12? Still optimistic.
I see a lot of
13?
answers that it could be.
There's a lot of optimistic people in the chat tonight.
The Ram truck should be done, I'm thinking, by summer.
Yeah, I'd like it to be.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. The reason we have the other two Ram trucks, 1969 Mustang, he's drinking Modelo. What beer do you drink, Vato? The cold kind. It really doesn't matter. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not into like really overly hoppy stuff. Like IPAs are not really my thing. But I like good Mexican beers. I like Yingling. I mean, Bud Light, Coors Light. Really just cool cold beer. Cold beer is good. I like it. I think we've had enough correct answers. Do we have a winner though? She's still looking. So many of you got it wrong that she's having a hard time wading through the wrong comments to get to a right one. Looks very confused. Tell them a story, Dave, while we're waiting. I'm still texting with Freiberger. He's asking me, did I give him a camshaft for the 4.3 liter V6? And the answer to that would be yes. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Got it?
I'm texting with the folks from Miller Welders right now because I literally just found out tonight that we're going to do a live stream contest and give a Miller Multimatic 235 away. The winner of the last question, which was
15.
number 15, what did the ramp truck run when we raced Cletus? The winner is NHRA Stock. Jivecore, thank you.
And
the answer is
15.84.
15.84 seconds is what we showed you in the video.
And I know it'll run 2 seconds faster than that.
Yeah, dude.
I know.
Executioner, thank you. Wow. Okay, crazy name.
I think it's good for the 13.
So let's go back to the race with Cletus. Not making excuses because we lost. We did. But that truck the day before was way faster.
Yeah.
And on the way there, I was like, this thing drives weird, you know? And what I didn't realize when we were going down the track, I did realize it. I think I said it to you, was like, it doesn't feel like it's going into overdrive. But what I didn't realize, it wasn't locking up the converter either, because we had barbecued the brains of the trans. And so we had no overdrive, no lockup. And had we had overdrive and lockup, we could have loaded the Cummins harder and it would have made more boost and gone faster. So my hope is that when we get our trans back from Power Driven Diesel, who, by the way, we broke it. They didn't break it.
Right. Austin Friday. Happy birthday. And thank you.
Happy birthday, dude. I would love another shot at the title. Cletus and I don't know what our win-loss record is right now.
I think
are we even?
I think he's
I beat him.
I think he's up one.
I beat Leroy, which never should have beat him.
Oh, you beat him in T-Bizzle.
And he beat me in the Galaxy. I think I'm up. It's 2-1.
Yeah.
I'm 2-1 over Cletus. But let's be real. If Leroy ever lines up with Blasphemy again, we will quickly be 2-2 because I'm getting my butt kicked.
Yeah.
But anyway, the correct answer was 15.84 seconds. NHRA Stock. Congratulations. You just won yourself a Cadillac t-shirt.
Read number 16, sir.
All right. What place does Finnegan say is responsible for the body of the OG roadkill ramp truck to start rusting? Where did we go that caused the OG roadkill ramp truck to start rusting?
Somewhere that I want to go.
Yeah, it's a hallowed ground.
I've never been. I want to go.
They say that when you stand there, you can see the curvature of the earth.
Really?
And I believe it looks like you're standing on the moon.
The earth is flat.
That's how far you can see. You can see to the end of the flat earth.
Oliver Jenkins, you are our winner. You win.
Fast. Oliver Jenkins
T-shirt.
got the correct answer, which was Bonneville. In I don't know what episode of Roadkill, we bought that ramp truck specifically to haul Keith Turk and David Freiberger's Bonneville Camaro, the second gen, to Bonneville. And we spent 4 or 5 days there on Bonneville and the salt flats. And immediately after that, the body of the Ram truck just started rusting. And it's been rusting ever since. But now, thanks to Concept Collision in Ackworth, Georgia, there is 0 rust in that truck.
Oh, yeah. It's nice.
And no dents either, which is nice.
Super nice. Too nice.
No.
I can't drive it no more.
No. We don't have a lot of really nice things around here. That one can be nice.
Yeah. There goes my daily driver. All right.
You got a Prelude now?
I do have a Prelude.
Rear wheel steering. Come on. Yeah.
I bought my first import. It's really dirty.
Got that Type SH lifestyle going.
Mm-hmm. Number 17.
Are we up to 17 already?
We are.
What do they win if they get that?
A T-shirt. That one right there.
PR23T says, would you drive Leroy? Yeah, totally. In fact, I think he said I could drive Leroy. I think we agreed both of us should drive each other's car. So I think what happens is one day we line up again.
Vice Grip Garage in the house. Wang, thank you.
Oh, bright. Nice. 1969 Mustang.
Wow.
Thank you. When are you going to do Lowrider again on Roadkill? That was my favorite episodes. Okay, so there's an episode of Roadkill coming out that is similar but way different and just as hilarious as the Lowrider episode where we went off-roading. You guys are going to love it. I got to admit, like the stuff we've done on Roadkill recently that we filmed that you guys haven't even seen yet is some of my favorite stuff we've ever done. So good stuff coming. And Vice Grip Garage in the house. Thanks for hanging out, dude. And donating. Dude, he wants to see the Hemi back together.
Yeah,
I couldn't read his comment all the way because it went right off the screen.
All right.
Thank you, Derek.
Number 17.
Yeah.
This is for a T-shirt. Who did I foot race with? When I broke my Nova, when it was sitting on the side of the road.
Tell the story. When did you break your Nova?
2018 it was.
Well, that was the first time.
Yeah, that was first time. That was engine number 2. Anyway,
I saw a right one. A lot of wrong ones.
I was using nitrous and the ground for my fuel came loose, so the fuel solenoid didn't come on, and it was just all nitrous. Broke all 8 pistons.
Yeah, it was sacred.
Yeah,
that was a special engine. That was the engine out of the Earl Camino.
Yeah,
and you treated it less than optimally.
Well,
it did not end up well.
It lasted till day 4. Surge.
All right. What was the correct answer?
Grape Ape.
Which is actually not his name or even his nickname. But I don't know what happened was during your foot race and in the video we posted, for some reason I called him Grape Ape. And I don't know why I did that. I hadn't even been drinking. I don't know why I called him that. But the correct answer is Grape Ape. Everyone knows him as Lanky because
his name is James. Everybody calls him Lanky.
Yeah, he's tall and lanky. His name's James. But in the video, and the answer you guys should have given was Grape Ape. And who got it right?
Surge.
Surge.
S-U-R-G-E.
You win.
And he's the one that actually has the Earl Camino right now. I traded him. He traded me a dump truck for the Earl Camino body, and then he put a motor back in it, and he's driving it around right now.
Chris Vircher, thank you. Please build a Maserati. Time to bring it back. Don't let the thieves win. Don't be scared. Recently, I got a tip about the whereabouts of the engine of the Maserati. I don't know if anything's ever going to come of that, but the engine is allegedly in Blythe, California, in some jackass's jet boat, which makes sense because it had jet boat headers on it when it got stolen and a tunnel ram. So maybe that's why they stole it. Okay.
18.
Heath Jarchow, thank you. I've never seen you wear that shirt on a Friday. What shirt? Austin Friday. Bring Tony and the Twin Pala to Merrill Ice Drags and race Vice Grip Garage. That would be dope. I don't know where Twin Pala is right now. Team Shinoda, will you ever do a Mustang on FMS Garage? Maybe we can help. I love Mustangs. I'm a fastback guy. In fact, I'd settle for a Toyota Celica because that looks like a fastback Mustang to me. Slow 5089, thank you. All right, what number are we on? 18.
Yeah.
All right, everybody ready? Question 18. We've only got 3 left here. We're getting down to the wire. Here we go. What came out of Blasphemy's headers in episode 126? Pacework says, where's game over? It is down the block at the storage shop. The jet drive is broken. If you want a full update on that, go to Peak Auto's YouTube channel. I just did an interview with Emily Reeves where we talked about Game Over, the state of it, what's going on with it, and a lot of right answers coming through the live chat right now. And one wrong one. That was random. Parts. Someone just wrote parts.
Well,
parts came out of the headers.
Not that one time.
Rusty, thank you. All right. So for those that were correct, the answer of what came out of Blasphemy headers is coolant and pure armadillo. Strong name. You are a winner, sir, or ma'am, or they. You know, that's 2021. They. I don't even know.
Congrats. You just won a shirt.
Coolant came out of Blasphemy's headers. That question goes way back to when we drove all the way from Georgia to California to race John Chase. And we stopped in Lake Havasu City, Arizona to dyno test Blasphemy, only to find out that the engine was so unhappy that we couldn't keep the coolant out of the oil. And we ended up racing John Chase with no coolant in the radiator, which had a couple of drawbacks. The first time I let the clutch out at the Fairplex Pomona racetrack, the car almost tried to stand up on the bumper,
which is amazing.
Awesome. It came down so hard, the parachute opened, which was weird. And then B, the other effect of not having any coolant is, well, it ran really hot. And,
really fast,
and you know it's the middle of a national event. We're on their schedule, not ours, and we kept having to pop start the car by dragging it with the golf cart. So we'd get it started, and then we'd wait too long, and then the temp would get really hot, and then the EFI would start correcting for it. And
well, the starter didn't work. Like the engine was seizing up. We had no coolant. The engine was seizing up. The starter would not turn it over anymore. It was actually spinning the ring on the flywheel because the engine was seizing up.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was unhappy. We somehow managed to win that race with a really broken Hemi. Okay. Is this question 19?
19, go for it.
Wow. 2 questions left, folks.
That's crazy.
All right. Question 19. Here we go. What flooded parts store parking lot did Tony Angelo and I walk through after breaking the Chevy Love during that roadkill shoot? Where were we? You can see my vans. You can see Tony's vans in just ankle-deep water after a monsoon. Ooh, a lot of right answers.
Oh, yes.
It was fast, dude. I'm impressed by you guys getting this one right at all because we put that clip in episode of Finnegan's Garage a couple episodes ago, and you can barely see the Pep Boys sign. Just barely. Like, it flashes by in an instant. You really got to be looking there. But, dude, a lot of right answers.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So, here we go. Thomas Devlin, you have won yourself the Cadillac t-shirt. Thank you for playing. And if you didn't win the Cadillac t-shirt, don't forget, the Hemi is wounded. Every dollar you spend at fsmgarage.com on those Cadillac t-shirts goes right into the crankcase. And we'll make more bad decisions. Keep videoing them for you. You want to do the last one?
This is exciting.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Question number 20. Let's go over the rules one more time because I don't want anything. Let's go over a lot of things one more time before we do this. Our next live stream will be in March. It'll be presented by Miller Welders. We'll be giving a Miller Multimatic 235 away. So stoked about that welder because it is a beast of a machine. First week of March, we're going to be building the C10 until it's completely finished and running. We will try to drop a video every day the first week of March. That's brought to you by Wire Care, and it's going to be awesome. Let's go over the rules before we do this last question. First off, as soon as this deal is over, if you haven't already, please update your email address in your account here on YouTube. 1969 Mustang, thank you. Make sure it's correct so we can contact you. Now, the rules. To win, as soon as I ask the question, you need to give the right answer in the chat box. And it's who does it first in our chat box, not yours. So although you may see it first in yours, trust me, we can slow this whole thing down and we can see the exact order in which everyone answers. We'll know who the winner is. We have no reason to cheat anyone here. So here's what you're going to win if you get this right. Tell them about it, Dave.
It is a T56 Magnum transmission, 6-speed, double overdrive. It's like a $7,000 kit. It is the best shifting transmission I have ever driven. I love it, and it can be yours.
Yes, and it is provided by SilverSport's transmission. It will come with their SST shifter, the billet slick shift, pigtails for the vehicle speed sensor, reverse lights, reverse lockout solenoid, a rubber mount for the isolator, speedo components if you have mechanical speedo. It's an amazing combo. And again, this whole deal was made possible by SilverSport's transmissions. Are you guys ready? I'm ready.
Do it. Do it.
You doing it?
I'll do it. All right. Number 20. Here it is. The first fabrication project I ever showed you on this channel, being you, mounted what part on Blasphemy?
JM, thank you. Dude, he says we need more Vipers. All right. What part did I build in episode 1 on this channel to put on Blasphemy? What was the first part? I saw it.
Did you?
Yeah, I saw it. There's a lot of wrong answers.
It's going so fast.
This was a little bit of a trick question because you had to go all the way back to the first episode of Finnegan's Garage. And in that episode, I showed you guys how to use tools like transfer points and a Craftsman bandsaw. And, you know, I worked with aluminum scrap. And ultimately, I made a nifty mount to put an MSD HVC coil onto the cylinder head of Blasphemy. That was the first thing I ever showed you guys. It was actually, I think. But
this is exciting. Oh my!
Here we go. We're about to give away $7,000 transmission kit from SilverSport Transmissions, and we are looking to see who is the first person. Oh, all right, we got our winner. I don't even want to say it. I can't say it. Well, we can't hold it up. It'll be backwards. But all right, here we go.
I can't even pronounce that.
Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. All right. The winner of the SilverSports Transmission Tremec T56 Magnum gearbox is Nick Zerba. SZCZERBA. Nick Zerba, you have won that transmission and that T-shirt. Congratulations! God, that was fun to give away.
I know. What I want to see what he's gonna like. What does he have? Like, what's his plans with this?
Yeah, Nick. I mean, what are you gonna put it in? I want to know.
Like, are you old enough to drive? Like,
SilverSport has a lot of kits to put that trans in cars. So, you know, you're gonna get the basic kit, which has the trans, the pilot bearing, the shifter, and they can then provide you with a bell housing, an adapter, a cross member to fit a lot of different muscle cars, trucks, that sort of thing. I want to know. Look at all the people saying congrats, Nick. Dude, that's rad. Yeah. Nick, you just made a bunch of friends.
Oh, look, some guy said he knows him.
Tyler McIntyre says, Nick Nerba, I'll be under your car with a wrench claiming my prize. Thank you. Dude, this is cool because you would think a lot of people would be not happy that they didn't win. But look at all these people saying, good on you, Nick. Aussie automotive scene. Thank you. Dude, that's so cool. All right. I want to congratulate everybody that won a T-shirt, some memorabilia, broken parts off of Blasphemy and Stubby Bob. And Nick Zerba, our big winner, got the transmission. And the rest of you, please visit fsmgarage.com. Get yourself a Caddy T-shirt so we can get Blasphemy back on the road. And look for us the first week of March. We're going to have a lot of content for you guys on that C10 because we're going to make it run finally.
That's right.
That truck right there. Over there, somewhere.
It's got headers on it. Look at them.
I know. All right. Camaro 72 Justin, thank you. The Couple Project, thank you. Let's take questions before we get out of here. What do you guys want? What was the answer? It was an MSD HVC coil. I made a bracket to fit it onto the header on Blasphemy. Alfred Johnson, thank you. Oliver Jenkins, thank you. Jeremy Corden, thank you. Wow. Finnegan, I beat you in C-Class at Lemons. You probably did. We have never done well at Lemons. In fact, the Rotson completed 24 entire laps, which, to be honest, I was happy about. I really was.
The Rotson comes back soon, doesn't it?
Yeah, we have epic. Okay, let's talk about Roadkill real quick. Freiberger and I, and you, and Dulcich, and several other people have made some of the best content we've ever had on Roadkill coming out for you guys on the Motor Trend streaming app, and you guys are gonna love it. The Rotson is back. We have several cars you've never seen before. We're about to film something everyone's been asking for, and I don't know if I can do exactly what it is, but it involves the Hemi Grammy. Maybe I said too much. I don't know.
Well,
all right. Yep, it's Jim. Where's the mini truck? If you're talking about the Datsun, that's been sold. The company got rid of it. How long does it take Newbern to get to work?
an hour.
Yeah.
I drive 2 hours a day.
Oof, yeah. I try to make it like easy on him. Not really, but I do. X Rebel, thank you. Jake, thank you. Jared, thank you. Santana built, thank you. We're gonna bring C10 to Carlisle All Truck Nationals. I have no idea where we're going with that truck. As soon as we get it running, though, we're gonna probably road trip it to North Carolina to the guys at MRC Fab. After that, I'll go wherever. I like to go to a truck show. I'm into a truck show in forever. So
I just want to go to a car show.
Lone Star Throwdown, I think, is happening this weekend. We're not going to make that, but that's an awesome truck show. I'd like to go one day.
I want to go to Biloxi. I got to get you to Biloxi for cruising the coast.
Tristan Bees asked if Game Over was sold. No, it's not. I decided.
We'll hold on to it and get two more.
What about the mini truck you were having painted? It's still getting painted. Trenton Duncan, thank you. He says Gumball. Gurney Eagle Falcon for the 6-second caddy from down under. Thank you. How can I work with you? I don't know. I mean, he takes up a lot of room in the shop. His ego is so big. Really, there's no one else can fit in here.
That cost you a lot of money, to be honest with you. We can't. Yeah.
Why did Roadkill leave YouTube? Dude, who knows? I don't know. I'm so far down the totem pole. I don't know exactly why we left. But neither Freiberger nor I own the show, so we don't have any control over that. But we really enjoy making it for you guys. So hopefully enough of you follow us over to the Motor Trend app, and then we get to keep making it.
Camaro 72 Justin just said he could do the worm better than Cotton, and he also donated. So appreciate you.
Called him out?
He called him out.
We need to have a worm off here at some point. Cotton versus Camaro 72 Justin at some point in time. It needs to happen. So is it a speed or a style contest?
I have no idea.
Distance? Like what are the parameters here?
Height? Is it height?
Height. Oh,
it's gotta be height.
Height. Austin Orkin, thank you.
So let's talk about the Gravedigger episode, because I've seen several comments on that. So
go ahead.
It was amazing. Dennis Anderson is so nice and so cool. Like, I cannot wait to go back there.
Me too. Lester Scruggs, thank you. Joshua Emery, thank you. Jared Burnett. Pro Touring truck shootout in April. Where's that? In Arizona? It was in Kentucky last year, right? I have no idea. That's a cool deal. I want to go check that out. We'll probably get smoked, but I'd still like to check it out. Jason Irwin says, game over. Thank you. Fix it till it's broke. Come out to Cletus and Cars in Houston. Check out the Future Drag Week. I missed the end of it. Didn't that get postponed? Cletus just had one in Houston, or he was going to, but the weather, obviously, in Texas is kind of a mess. I think it got postponed to March. Any thoughts on Fuel Tech? Never used it, but it looks really nice. Hit LS Fest with the C10. That would be dope. I mean, it's an LT. It's not an LS, but I think they'd let us in.
I think so, too.
But I'd like to go to LS Fest, for sure.
I mean, it can identify as an LS.
We just write that on the windshield. I identify as an LS.
Yeah.
By law, I think now you got to let us in.
Yeah. Austin Friday, appreciate you.
Thanks, Austin Friday. You should do a Duke's tour.
Yeah. Yes, with Corn Dog.
It said wrestle Corn Dog.
I just seen Corn Dog. I'm not wrestling Corn Dog.
I don't want to wrestle Corn Dog. I mean, it's really nice.
He's a really nice guy.
There's a way to get automotive student to get a chance to intern or work for Motor Trend. I don't know. They used to have production assistants and interns at Motor Trend. I don't know if they still do, but there's got to be a way. William Holt love the days of Thunder cameos with Fast with Finnegan.
That was hard to do. Like,
it was fun, but I was nervous. I was totally nervous.
I could tell.
Yeah, I was like, "You want me to act?"
You had a curved bill hat on. It looked weird.
It hurt my face. It did. Everybody. So for those of you that wonder why I wear a flat bill hat, it's because I have a giant head, and when you curve the bill, it makes it tighter, and then it gives me a headache. So big head. Braden Hype Camp. Thank you. All right, one more question, and we are out of here because it's Friday night. You guys got better things to do. You still have the white Trans Am. Tim Baker, thank you. My brother owns the white 69 Trans Am.
Tell them where it's at right now.
Yeah, it's getting painted by the same dude, Anthony Bell, who painted my wife's El Camino.
Yep.
Please go rescue that General Lee from Whistling Diesel. Did he trash it? God, I love Chargers. That's right. We got death metal. We got plans for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're out of here. Happy Friday to all of you. Congratulations to all of the winners, especially Nick Zerba, who won SilverSport Transmissions T56 Magnum Tremec Kit.
I'm very curious as what you're going to put that in.
I really am too.
Please let us know.
Please let us know. All right, you guys. We'll see you next time.